Didn't we, darling?
We most certainly did.
Are you ready to go celebrate?
I am ready for anything you want.
That sounds very promising.
Well, sure don't look like a fry cook. New suit, huh?
Well, best foot forward. I've got a meeting with the Cluck Cluck boys. They want me to buy another store. I told you that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you come along?
Mm-mm.
A discussion of repertified chickens on the agenda.
Oh, you go
I
on.
could use your expertise.
I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure you can handle it just like you do everything else in our lives. Alone, solo.
You're angry with me.
Yeah, well, aren't you the perceptive one?
You know, my attitude toward Dell has nothing to do with jealousy. No, I admit I'd be jealous of any man who could make you laugh the way he does, but it's different, and it's more than jealousy. There's something. Every time I see that man or hear his voice, something tightens in my gut. There's something about him that's so strangely familiar.
How come you never mentioned it before?
Never thought about it before. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Do you have to go to this meeting?
Well, yes, it's been set for 3 weeks.
Yeah, but couldn't you cancel it? I mean, I think we need to hash this out before it goes any further.
No. I've got those Cluck Cluck boys right where I want them. And I tell you, this time next year, I'm going to own the entire company. And we'll be on top again, Opal. We'll be on top. Won't that be marvelous?
Yeah, too marvelous for words.
Oh, sure, I understand why you're angry. I mean, God forbid I should try to protect you, my once-and-future wife. I mean, there ought to be a law against something like that.
If I wanted protection, I would have married a cop.
Which, if you stop to think about it, is not such a bad idea. Because let's face it, Dix, you haven't got the best track record when it comes to picking buddies. I mean, to be perfectly honest, none of them exactly turned out to be wonderful human beings.
That's not
Recently,
fair.
there was Ted Orsini.
Let's not
And
bring
who
him
can
into this.
forget that paragon of human virtue, Billy Clyde Tuggle, huh? I mean, face it, Dix. If the guy's out there, he's psychotic and he's got a face like a puppy and ends up anywhere within 300 miles of Pine Valley, somehow magically he ends up on your doorstep. Here she is, folks, Dixie Cooney, the human walking sickie magnet. Well, you'll have to forgive me if I prefer to sit this one out with Del Henry.
I have made some mistakes, yes. But I think that I'm a better judge of character than I used to be. You don't think I have a brain in my head, do you?
That's not it. I love your head. There's nothing wrong with your head. There never has been. It's your heart. And the fact that guys like this tend to take advantage.
Del Henry is nothing like Billy Clyde Tuggle.
How do you know? Dixie, I promise you, sweetheart, listen to me. I got instincts. I know I got instincts. This guy is trouble. He's got to be. Trust me.
You and Uncle Palmer are just the same. You think that everybody else is guilty until proven innocent. Will you tell me, what was he doing here in your office today?
I don't know. He came here mumbling something about offering friendship. Friends.
And?
What do you mean, and? I turned him down.
Oh, great. A perfectly gentle man you reject. A man who's never done anything but help me.
Help you? How has he helped you?
He helped me write and finish my essay, my application essay for PVU.
I was supposed to do that.
I asked you to help me. You said you didn't want to.
Well, yeah, because I couldn't, because I had to work. I was busy.
And because you don't know how to write, and Del does.
Oh, yeah, sure. According to Del, as far as we know, the only thing he's ever written is his name on the back of Palmer Gordon's paycheck.
I don't even know why I'm arguing with you.
Neither do I. I've given up.
I wish you would.
I mean, heaven forbid I should get something like gratitude from your attitude.
You can take your gratitude and hide it where nobody's going to find it.
You don't fiddle with that, and you'd be good for another 100 miles.
This man's talents never cease.
Don't forget to remind Trevor to change that dressing tomorrow, okay?
Regular Thomas Nightingale, this guy.
I already told him twice. It's not nearly enough.
Look, Tim and I are headed into the kitchen to make some fantabulous heroes.
We're talking serious subs. All right.
Join us, Tom.
Oh, it's a very tempting offer, but I'm going to pass.
You don't know what you're missing.
Well, I think you all should spend some time getting to know each other.
Look, we'll eat. I'll throw you out. Swear to God.
I appreciate it, but you don't need outsiders right now.
But you're no outsider. Come on, Dad, stay for lunch.
I can't stay. But I'll tell you what, Livy and I will come by for lunch one day real soon. In fact, I'll do you better than that. We'll make lunch and we'll bring it over.
Hey, I'd vote for that.
Me too.
All right.
Can she make our spaghetti? It's the best.
All right, one large spaghetti and I'll take care of the garlic bread, okay? I gotta run. Behave yourself. Listen to Trevor.
No problem.
Oh, I almost forgot. You got some pocket money coming.
You don't need to do that.
I do.
I can't do my chores from here. I don't deserve my allowance.
Well, you don't get money for doing chores. Chores are your responsibility. Everybody has them.
So why do I get paid?
Well, $1 a day is to give you experience handling your own money. Your mom. And Livy and I feel it's a very important lesson to teach your children.
Give a 5 to Terrence for me, and a kiss for Mom.
Be my pleasure. Take care of yourself, all right? Later, son.
Later, Tom.
Wow, look what Alec brought. I don't want his presents, and I don't want him. I've been saying that over and over, and nobody seems to get it. It's like what I want counts for zip. Dad, you said you could help Jamal. Isn't there something you can do?
Yeah, there is. You got $1 there, Jamal?
You need grocery money? Here, take it.
No, just one.
What can you buy for $1?
You know what a retainer is?
Yeah, something to keep your teeth straight.
Yeah, it's that, but in this case, you just retained yourself a lawyer. Tom?
Just a question. Do you post bills on the 1st or the 15th of every month?
First of the month.
Thanks. Are you all right?
Me? Oh, man, I'm at the top of the world. Why?
It's that Mr. Henry, isn't it? Just for the record, when I showed him the door, I told him to leave you and your fiancé alone.
Well, it's nice to know that even though we just met, I had the good sense to hire a loyal employee.
Well, when people are kind and considerate to me the way you are, I'm sensitive to their needs, very sensitive.
You know, Jane, I can't help sitting here thinking I just put my foot in my mouth with Dixie about, this guy, Del Henry. I mean, maybe she is right. She's got the right to choose her own friends, and, she's a bright woman. She's got good taste. I mean, maybe he is a good guy. Maybe I'm wrong.
Don't worry about it. When people are really in love, there's always a second chance to straighten things out.
Jane, you got a minute?
Yes?
I've been thinking about it, and I think you're right. The thing you said about people in love being able to work it out.
What can I tell you? I have a sixth sense when it comes to affairs of the heart.
Oh, yeah? Listen, would you do me a favor?
Sure, name it.
When you take your lunch, you go downstairs. Would you stop by the florist, and buy something nice that you can send to Dixie? It take as much time as you want.
It'll only take a minute. Does she like roses?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I know just the thing.
Listen, if you're going to be with us here at Orsini...
well, I'm certainly hoping to stay.
Yeah, well, I hope you will, too. But the thing is, if you are, you should know that Dixie and I, we tend to, fight sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, nothing serious. I mean, there's just a lot of fuss and feathers, but no real damage.
Just verbal gymnastics.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, for instance, I don't know what happened or what was said. I mean, I can't really remember right now, but no matter what went down, one thing I know for sure, this wedding is definitely going ahead. Thank you.
Well, so watch where you're going, crazy woman!
Are you okay? Are you sure? Are you sure you're all right?
You saved my life.
Is the Chandler party still in the dining room?
No, sir, they've gone. Is there a problem?
No. Not anymore. Thank you.
Now, repeat after me. Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy.
You too, Dad. Come on.
Don't worry, be happy.
And don't make me tell you again. It's like you had a special delivery.
Really?
I love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Had a wonderful time at lunch.
This is just the beginning of many wonderful times.
What is this?
No.
Try opening it.
I don't have to. It's obviously a love letter from you.
Oh, you're so wrong. But I need to talk to Winifred about dinner.
You mean it's not a love letter? You'll pay for what you did to me with money or your life.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London.
Tomorrow, spruce up your bathroom without spending a lot of cash.
Plus taking your daughter to work and author Mary Higgins Clark.
On Good Morning America, tomorrow, here on ABC.
Next, Blair takes the stand in Dorian's defense. But will her testimony destroy the case? Stay tuned for One Life to Live.